Have you thought about making a YouTube channel? Thought about being a content creator, but maybe you've been too afraid, reluctant. Maybe you feel you don't have the right equipment. It's too hard. Maybe you just want to make videos to make money. Maybe you want to make videos just to have fun. This is going to be a short video giving you 5 things to think about before you start and while you're doing it to either make money or have fun, but mostly to try to monetize yourself to get money from Google because Google owns YouTube. Appreciate you for clicking on this video. Let's go. Now, first thing I want to say is this is going to be for the everyday person, the regular human being thinking about making YouTube content. I started 2.5 years ago. I have almost 52,000 subscribers in that amount of time. I've posted daily content, a little backstory on my channel, okay? And it's been a fantastic journey, and it's done way more for me than I thought in the beginning. And we'll get to that maybe at some point. But this is for the everyday person, because if I can do it recording with an iPhone, you could do it. Okay. First thing you need, all right, for all my content creators out there, even if you have a current channel, it's not going your way, I think you're going to get value from this. And if you're new, I think you'll really get a lot of value from these 5 things. You have to find your niche. That's number one. So what are you interested in? What are you passionate about? What are you really knowledgeable or educated about? What are you an expert in? You have to find your lane for content creation. Too many times people will just turn a camera on, film videos, make shorts, long form lives, and their channel is all over the place. And the algorithm doesn't know where to put you, meaning they don't know where to recommend you and who to recommend you to, what type of impression they're going to put on your channel on YouTube, right? They don't know where to put you. So one week you're doing this video, one week you're doing that video. Could be for fun, but you might be distracted because you're not getting views. Or maybe one video did really well for you, talking about something that you really aren't that interested in. You never went back to it, but those are where a lot of your subscribers come from. And you're trying to figure out, well, why did I get 50 subscribers from that video and now I'm doing these videos and nobody's watching this content? What's going on? It's because you didn't pick a niche and you didn't run with that, right? And making videos that you want to make is also very, very important. All right. So you might jump on a bandwagon of these popular channels that maybe do anime, or they live stream themselves doing video games. These are great, right? But unless you really know what you're doing, know what you're talking about, and are passionate about it, you're probably not going to get lucky enough to really do anything with that type of channel. So that's number one. Find your lane, find your niche, dive in. Okay. Second thing, post, post, post. All right. That means whether you're doing live streams, regular form content, shorts. Right now, what I recommend to everybody, if you have a channel already existing, please post shorts. And my free game, I'm giving y'all some free information. Post 1 short or 2 a day for 30 days. I think most of you, if you do that and make it about your niche, whatever lane you're currently in, if you're a current content creator, you will see some growth. You'll see some new subscribers. Then you can maybe get a little bit of momentum for yourself and start to maybe become more monetized or whatever. Now, you do have, for monetized purposes, you got to have 1K subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Okay. You got to hit those minimums, right? But don't be worried about that in the beginning. You just got to find your lane. Number 2, post, 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 be consistent. Get on some type of schedule as well. Okay. So as you start to build your channel, you want your audience to know, when is that video coming out? My videos drop every day, 9:30 Eastern. We go live every Wednesday at 4 Eastern and every Sunday for 2 years now at 10 Eastern. My audience knows that's the time they can set aside to be ready to watch it or watch the replay. They know that that's when it's coming out, just like an episode of whatever your favorite TV show is. They're on the schedule for a reason as well, right? So find your niche, post, post, post. Have a plan for your scheduling, your editing. Listen, I did everything with the phone. A lot of people are also reluctant to start a YouTube channel or any content creation, thinking they need to have the fanciest camera, this kind of lighting, this kind of that. You do not need that, especially in the beginning, and you shouldn't spend a lot of money in hopes that you're going to like make this crazy channel like Mr. Beast and have all these millions. Not realistic. Set realistic, achievable, attainable goals. Start with your phone. If you want to invest into some kind of cameras, a GoPro, some lighting, a microphone, those are things I've invested over time because I wanted to level up my channel. But in the beginning, start with your phone. right? Whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Facebook Reels, whatever platform you're on, start with your phone, get on the schedule. You don't need to have the fanciest stuff. Okay, that's number 3. Have a plan, editing, all that. Number 4, collaborating and making yourself known within the niche that you're in. My example is for those of you that are watching this, right? You know what area I'm in. But if you're new and you click on this video, I do food delivery, rideshare vlogs, and I talk about motivation, betting on you, setting goals, doing one day at a time, using the apps as a form of a stepping stone, right? To do other things. And YouTube was kind of one of those things as I started realizing it could be a possibility, right? But collaborating and joining other live streams of content creators that are in your niche that are talking about similar things, right? Collaborating with them, commenting in their videos, letting them know, hey, I have a channel, like collaborating in a positive way, getting your name out there and doing it on your YouTube channel so people can see that you are around in the area, trying to capture the audience of other people in a positive way can be very, very helpful, right? Now you have to do it the right way, but you have to be able to be your biggest cheerleader. Put yourself out there. Let people know that you have a channel. Let them know, if somebody happens to comment on your video, you need to be commenting right back. Somebody takes the time to let you know something that they're interested about that you said in your video. You need to give them that respect and comment back. You want that engagement. Give them a thumbs up. Give them a heart. Be ready to be communicative with your audience. It's very, very, very helpful, right? And also, while you're trying to collaborate and get to know your audience, don't be afraid if nobody's watching. Don't be too discouraged in the beginning, right? Because it could take you several videos, could take you hundreds of videos, could take you 1,000 videos in some cases for you to really start to gain some type of momentum. But being engaging with your audience, asking them questions as you're making content, super, super, super important. Okay. Now, while you start the process of thinking, okay, now I know some of this information from Mr.BetonYou. Thank you. Now, how do I go about making a video? Listen, all you need is a Google account, set it up, phone, upload from your phone, upload from your PC, however you do it. It's actually very, very easy. And if you're somebody that clicked on this video, you're already somebody that knows technology. So that's very simple. But figuring out, okay, exactly the message you want to convey in each video before you film is also really important, right? I don't recommend while you're doing your videos, don't make them too long. You'll find your groove. You can look in your YouTube analytics. We're going to pull up some of mine in a minute, and you can see what's the view duration. If I'm making a 40-minute video, but people only watching 4 or 5 minutes of it, your videos are too long, right? If I'm making a 10-minute video, most of the time your view duration probably is going to be half of that. So maybe that's okay, right? If you're making just shorts and it's all 60 seconds, right? You're probably going to have some decent views, but you might not really make a lot of money, right? So you got to figure out what am I trying to gain out of these videos? Am I trying to do it for fun, for money? And then that will take you in a different tangent. Maybe we'll talk about monetization and dollars in a whole separate video, but we're just getting you kind of started here, right? But a big mistake I see new YouTubers do, and I did it in the beginning myself, is immediately in your video, you're asking people to like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, leave me a comment, and you're asking them that in the first 30 seconds. Horrible mistake. I've seen channels get ruined from this. You want to capture your audience in the beginning with something more organic. When you're asking them to do something for you and they haven't even watched the video yet, not good. At the end of your video, or in the middle of your video, and maybe at the end, then you can ask them, hey, if you're getting value from this, hey, hit the thumbs up, y'all. Or did you just like what I just did there? Hit the thumbs up. That was crazy, right? It has to be real. You have to be yourself. If you have a monologue in the beginning of all your videos, highly, I could not tell you in a more passionate way that I think that is a horrible idea, right? I know that you see a lot of people you watch might do that. Like, subscribe, comment, do these things, right? Save it for other times in your video, or at least don't do it in every single video, right? Allow people to organically leave you information. Ask them questions as you're doing a reaction channel, whatever your channel is. Ask them questions and ask them to engage. Engagement is going to be way better when it's organic versus somebody just subscribing, but there's no engagement, or somebody hitting thumbs up, but they don't leave a comment or don't subscribe, right? You want those comments. Those are going to be really, really, really important. So asking questions is super, super important. The fifth thing, and this is very important, maybe cliche, you don't give up. A lot of people that were in my niche, I would see them get frustrated. Pedro, I don't know why I'm not getting views. I'm not getting views. I'm not getting views. And most of the time it's because they got discouraged a week in, a month in, maybe it was a year in, because people weren't watching their videos. And that could be for a number of reasons. Maybe their personality wasn't right. They were in the wrong niche, right? They didn't upload consistently. They would upload on a Monday and then it'd be a whole 30 days. And then they upload 2 days later, then it'd be another 60 days. Like the consistency, the algorithm of YouTube will reward your consistency, right? So don't give up. Don't be discouraged. People will not watch in the beginning. And the flip side of that is there are people I've seen on YouTube where they'll have crazy views on a video, and they think that that's normal. They maybe have 100,000 views on a short, or maybe this video popped for them, right? And they expect that to be normal. That's not going to be normal. You're going to have views all over the place. Let me pull up some of my analytics for you guys real quick. But don't give up. That's the last, I have a few other things I want to add, but let me see if I can't add this to the stream. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull up these analytics with you guys. Okay, so hold on one second. Okay, so if we go into, so you see when you go to your dashboard in your YouTube studio, after you're doing this for a while, you want to look at some of your analytics. It'll have money and all kinds of stuff, right? But for this purposes, I'm looking at audience. You'll have returning viewers, unique views, subscribers in the last 28 days. So we had a good month. We had 5,000 subscribers, mostly because I had some shorts that did really well, right? But if you scroll down, it'll also tell you videos growing your audience. So these are some of the videos that kind of grew my audience for me this month. And I can deep dive into all these categories. Popular channels in the last 28 days on YouTube. It'll have what your audience watches, right? Which could be good information, whether it's from videos, whether it's from shorts, those things will change. And it's also going to tell you when your viewers are on YouTube. So this might help you when you want to figure out what time you want to launch or premiere or whatever you want to do your actual videos, right? Format your viewers watch on YouTube, whether it's video, shorts, live, subscriber bell notifications, so it's telling me subscribers to turn on all notifications for your channel. Typically on YouTube, 10 to 30%. Mine is 10.6, but I don't ask people to hit the bell. Maybe if I asked them to, that would go up a little bit. So that's telling me 5.5 thousand people have the bell notifications, meaning that when a YouTube video uploads of mine, they get a notification, which is good, right? Subscribers who turn on all notifications at 7%. I don't know, what's that? 5. Okay, anyway, subscribers who turn on all notifications for your channel, are enabled on YouTube notifications. Okay, there's two different things there. Anyways, going into your analytics is going to be super important to dissect some things. But listen, don't give up in the beginning stages, okay? You're going to want to. There's going to be things that you see in your analytics that'll be like, wow, that's kind of crazy, or that's good. You don't want to be too high or too low. Okay. In recapping, you picked your niche. You know what you're interested in, what you're passionate about, what you want to do. You're going to post. You're going to be consistent, whether it's with scheduling or whatever. You have to make that reasonable for you. You don't want to overcommit and underdeliver to yourself or your audience. Make sure you're able to do it and do it consistently and do it well. And you don't feel like it's a job. You want to, that's super important. YouTube is about you. It's an organic thing, right? And then you have a plan as far as what kind of videos, what kind of editing, do I have equipment, what schedule, collaborating. You're going to be making sure you're making yourself known in a positive way in your community. With that, you will have on YouTube, I want to talk about this for just a second. You will have trolls. You'll have people that have fake accounts. You're going to have people that are leaving nasty comments. You might get to the point where I've had literally hundreds of videos made about me in a really nasty ways. That stuff will irritate you. It might. But it's actually good for you. And I've learned that through this process of YouTube, right? It's good for you. The more people are talking about you, the better. Indifference is what you don't want if you have a channel. You want people to either like you or hate you. If they're indifferent, they'll click off, they won't subscribe, or maybe they subscribed and they won't watch. You're going to have that too, right? But you want people to talk about you, right? As long as you're being yourself, be okay with the trolls. You can't block people on YouTube. That's totally a personal decision. I have plenty of people blocked if I just don't want to see it because it takes my energy. But if it's just a comment that's just saying, hey, I don't like your hair, and oh my God, you're so stupid, you make a video every day, that's good. You want engagement on your channel, let them do that. The people that don't like you will watch you quicker and more often than the people that do in many cases. So just remember that. A few of the things I wanted to ask, or I wanted to add to this. Listen, remember, Google is a billion, trillion, whatever. They're a huge company. They're allowing us a platform for free. It doesn't cost anything to start a channel. Okay, same with TikTok and all these other ways. People are making money being content creators. And a lot of people are reluctant to start because they think they can't make money, right? They think you got to have like when I started out, you got to have 1 million subscribers in order to make money, Pedro. Not true. We have almost 52,000 on this channel. We do pretty damn well. What's stopping you from making a YouTube channel? Did this video help? If you got value from this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, I do gig economy, DoorDash, Uber content, motivational hour every Wednesday where we don't talk about gig work. So maybe subscribe if you want to get that kind of content. I'll make videos like this along the way because I want to help people, give them the motivation and the little bit of a push to maybe if you want to be a content creator and you're thinking about it, what do you stop? What are you waiting for? Give it 30 days. Make videos for 30 days. You might like it more than you thought. You might not like it at all. And then you know you don't like it. You can move on to something else. But what's stopping you from earning income, monetization on YouTube? I have many friends that have YouTube channels within this genre and others, and they make passive income. If I stopped my channel right now and didn't make any videos for the next 30 days, I'd make less money than I did the last 30 days, but I'd still make money because of all the videos that I have, and you could monetize some and not monetize some. I hope this video was helpful. You guys are great. Appreciate you for clicking on the video. If you want to ask any other more direct questions, because I can make this video a whole hour and talk about the analytics and blah, blah, blah. Leave a comment down below and I'll respond. If you have any very detailed, specific questions, I'll respond to those in the comments down below. You guys have a great day.